makes sense. How do we increase the know, like, and trust? How do we get our lists to be more engaged and better our relationship with that list? And the answer to that is content. Generally speaking, just a broad generalization, there are two types of messages that you send to your email list. The first type of messages, two types of broadcast messages, for the sake of our conversation. The first type of message is a message where you're saying, hey, buy something, right? And those are the messages we like because if they buy, we make money. The second kind of message that you send to your list is what we call a content message. And a content message or a relationship building message or whatever you want to call it is not designed to make any sales. It's just designed to further your relationship with your list, right? And I want you to think of it like this. Think of it that every time you send an email to your list and you ask them to buy something, if you see me looking over here, I'm just looking on the Facebook group. Every time you send an email to your list and you ask them to buy something, I want you to imagine that decreases, it's like withdrawing from a bank account, right? So you start with $100 in the bank account, and every time you email your list, you're like, go buy something, go buy something, go buy something, you're withdrawing from the bank account. But every time you email your list content, right, and you don't ask for anything else in return, then you're making deposits into your bank account. And it's based off of the principle, where did it go? Of this book right here, which I know a lot of you guys know about because I've been recommending it for years. It's called The Go-Giver. If you have not read this book, go read this book. It's a really, 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 really good book. If you're an AMP member, if you're part of our Platinum program, then you may have gotten this in the mail. I'm not sure. If I'm not speaking correctly, my bad. Tara, if I'm wrong, sorry, tell me. But definitely read this book regardless, or download it on Audible or whatever. It's a really, really short book. It's a really quick read. But the idea is that it's based off of an old Zig Ziglar idea that you can help everybody. You can get everything you want out of life by you just helping enough other people get what they want. Oh, okay. Not if outside. If you're outside of the U.S., we're probably not going to mail this to you because it's like a gazillion dollars for us to mail you a book, which doesn't make any sense for us to do. But if you're inside the U.S., then you probably got this. If you're outside, then just download it on Audible, and I love you. Okay, so a few things before we get started. It looks like you can all hear me and see me. Sorry, I got stuff in my teeth. I'm so professional. Let me just go over my checklist here real quick and make sure I'm not forgetting anything for you guys. One sec. All right. Oh, so a few things as we get started. Number one, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new to 12-Minute Affiliate, if this is your first time on a training call, if you are new to the system within the past few weeks, welcome. We are so happy to have you as part of the system. We can't wait to help you. And I know so many of you guys, because I see it in the Facebook group, are getting your results. You're seeing people, you're seeing people on your list. A lot of you have made your first sale. Second day and you've made a sale already. That's just awesome. Sorry, it is. That's super awesome. I'm very excited. Excellent job. Okay, thanks, Tara. And yeah, so if you're new, then welcome. And if you're not new and you've been with us forever and you always end up on these calls, then high five to you as well. Thank you for being a part. If you're new to 12-Minute Affiliate and you haven't yet gotten started, if you only been with us for a few weeks and you're just in the process of getting started, let me just mention really quick. Actually, let me pull it up here. Give me 1 sec. 1 sec. Let me pull something up for you guys. Hey, Lino, how are you? I see you in the Facebook group, buddy. All right, so I'm going to share my screen real quick. Somebody type in the chat. Let me know if you can see my screen. Awesome, cool. So, a couple of things. If you're brand new to 12-Minute Affiliate, and if you at all feel stuck or anything like that, let me just give you a couple of quick resources. If you log into your members area, then down here on the left-hand side, if you click on Education Center, there are a couple of really good videos to watch. The first one is down at the bottom. There are two columns here. The first one is team training replays. That's what this is. That's what we're on right now. We're on a team training. If you've missed any past ones, you can go back and watch them. And the second one, the second column is a shorter column of how-to videos on how to do specific things. So if you're brand new, under the team training replays, if you scroll down to the bottom, there's a system overview here. That's probably a good one for you to watch. And if you're not familiar with how to send a broadcast message to your list, if you're not familiar with how to email your list, which is the single most valuable skill that you can have, then go to the 12MA team training for Wednesday, June 12th, 2019. This is a really good team training where I walk you through, and we do it together on the call, how to send a broadcast to your email list, how to email your people on your list. And right next to it is another, there's another version, a how-to that I think Howard put together for us. So these two will show you. This is like a good overall training, and then this is a good like reminder training. So if you take 2 hours out of your day and watch these two videos, you're going to understand so much more, and you're going to be so much more effective in everything you do. Also, if you are new and you want some one-on-one help, just come over here and click on Get Coaching. And the single best thing you can always do is get one-on-one coaching. It's like, you know, learning to build a successful affiliate marketing business or internet business is just like learning to do anything else. There is a learning curve. There has to be, because that's just logic. That's just how stuff works. Just like when you're learning to drive a car, the single smartest thing you can do is have somebody sit in the car next to you and walk you through the processes and to make sure and to hold your hand through the process. If you ever want that, we offer that. Coaching, C-O-A-C-A, okay, I thought it was misspelled. So we have two coaching options. Number one, our basic coaching package. There's 3 one-on-one sessions for 1 hour, and we break those out, and we give you homework to do, and you come back and do your homework. And if you're really serious about up-leveling your success, you can become part of our affiliate mastery program. It's called our AMP, our affiliate mastery platinum program. This is called our AMP program. This is our highest level that we have, but both of those are available in the Get Coaching section. And just ask anybody who's experienced one-on-one coaching. It's like the single awesomest thing that you can do. Group coaching is great too, which is why we do it here on these calls, but one-on-one is like where you really strap on a turbo booster to your business. So, gotcha. Cool. All right. Hold on 1 second. Guys, I've got a few notes here, so let me just make sure. Okay. Hold on 1 sec, guys. All right. And it looks like we've got quite a few of you guys in the Facebook group as well. Okay, that's cool. So it looks like everybody is on-ish, and then we'll just wait. The good thing is it's just the first couple minutes were just reiterations of some stuff. So it looks like we're all good to go. Is that correct, Tara? I'm talking to Tara through the chat. Let me make sure that my staff isn't like messaging me or something. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, something, I don't know what that means. Okay, that's fine. We'll just move forward, and hopefully this thing is being recorded and we'll be okay. This is why it's important to hop on live. So, okay. So, oh, Tara, don't give that to all panelists. Please delete that or something like that, please. Uh-oh, what happened? Sorry, guys, bear with. All right, cool. Let's just jump into this. So, where am I? Let me go over my notes. Okay, so let's start from a 30,000 foot overview. What was I gonna say? I've got a pop quiz for you guys. Sorry, guys, I've got so much chit chat over my thing, guys. So do me a favor, don't talk to me on the side unless it's like really, really important. Unless I ask a question, staff, because I'm just getting distracted. Okay, do me a favor, everybody. I've got a pop quiz for you. And the pop quiz is this: somebody type in the chat and tell me the single most important part of when you email your list. Like when you email your list, what is the most important part of the email? I just want to see what you guys write. I don't want Oops, I've got two places that the chats are being done. Okay. Type in what you think is the most important part of the email. Subject line, the time it's being sent, the body of the email, the link that's inside the email. From who else? Anybody other guesses? The affiliate link that you're sending? Okay, so let me see. Ed, I got to give you props. Ed Newman, because you were the first one to get this right. So everybody listen up. Frank G says your signature. Okay, so there's only one right answer, and the right answer is this. The most important part of the email that goes out from you to your list or from anybody to their list is who the email is from. The number one determining factor of whether somebody will open your email, click on or read the email, click on the link, and take whatever action you want them to take, whether it's purchasing or whatever, it's who the email is from. The second most important thing is the subject line, which is designed to get people to open up the email. But if you get an email from your Aunt Janice, regardless of what the subject line is, you know Aunt Janice, and so you're going to open the email, right? So what I want you guys to understand, and the purpose of today's training is to help you understand that the most important thing is who's sending the email. And because the most important thing is who's sending the email, we have to make it so that your list knows your name. When I send you guys an email, you know my name. You know, oh, that's Devon, right? When your people on your list, and I want you to just imagine everybody's reality. All of us have the same reality in that we have 11 trillion emails coming to our inboxes every single day, right? And so you have to look at your own behavior. I'll tell you my behavior, and you can tell me if yours matches with this. I log into my email and I scroll through, and 80 to 90% of the emails I ignore, right? I am looking for who it's from. If it's from my staff, if it's from an actual friend of mine, if it's from somebody who is like a business partner or somebody I'm expecting an email from, then I'll open it. But that's probably less than 10% of the emails that enter my inbox. Those are guaranteed opens, right? Then on the next level down, people who are sending me emails, whose lists I'm on, and the first question is, do I know who you are? If I know who you are, then I'm much more likely to open your email. Now, if I know who you are and you constantly or frequently give me good content, right, then I am much more likely to open your email than if I don't know your name and every time you email me, you're just telling me to buy something. Okay? So that's what we want to do, is we want to move from the point where your person is inundated with 200 emails a day and you're just some random name with some, and hoping the subject line gets them to open, to, oh, I know that person. Okay? So are we all clear on that? We all clear on the importance of that? Just want to make sure. Clear. Okay, cool. Awesome. And the way we do that is through building up know, like, and trust. And the way we build up know, like, and trust is through content. So let me give you guys a 30,000-foot overview on how I broadcast to my list. So this is, I didn't even mean for this to be back here, but it's back here. This is what you have set up when you set up your instant funnels through 12-minute affiliate, right? You've got traffic, if you can see here, coming to an opt-in page, which builds your list, and then the people get inside of your autoresponder, and the autoresponder is automatically following up, sending them to different bridge pages and different affiliate offers. This is happening automatically on the side. This is happening regardless of whether or not you do anything. You don't have to worry about that. That is happening for you. The flip side of the coin is, and these are automatic follow-up messages. The flip side of the coin are the broadcast messages that you send out to your list in real time, right? The messages that you send out to everybody, where you write the message, send it, and then it goes out to everybody regardless of when they opted in to your list. And so when I show you what I'm about to show you on my screen, what I'm showing you is how broadcast messages might work for me over a 3 to 4 week period. And I'll give you guys a chance to I will give you guys a chance to copy this down. All right, let me pull it up real quick. share screen. Okay. Okay. Can you guys all see my screen? Do me a favor, type in the chat, let me know if you can see my screen. Okay, cool, thank you. Cool. So, here is what broadcast messages might look like for me. This is a 30,000 foot overview, please pay close attention. I might, and let's just start on a random Monday, any random Monday, it doesn't matter which one. I might start with what I call my main offer. My main offer is the main thing that I'm selling that makes me the most money consistently. Often your main offer will be either a residual income offer or a big ticket offer, right? Something that keeps paying you month after month, or something that you can make lots of money in one sale, right? Either a big ticket, or maybe you're part of an MLM or something like that. If you're in the home biz niche, right, you have a primary opportunity. For me, my primary offer is 12-minute affiliate. 12-minute affiliate is a thing that I promote the most to my list over and over and over again, because I understand it's going to take people a crap ton of times to see it before they purchase, right? So what I'll do is, oh, by the way, or this is like your number one selling product in weight loss. The WL is weight loss and PD is personal development. So if you're in the weight loss niche and you have this one offer that always crushes it for you, that's your main offer, your primary offer. If you're in personal development and you have one offer that's always crushing it for you, or if you're promoting a big ticket webinar or something like that, that's your primary offer, okay? So my primary offer is the thing that if you are on my list for 2 weeks or more, you are guaranteed to see a promotion of that primary offer, okay? And again, for me, it's 12-minute affiliate. For some of you guys, it might be 12-minute affiliate as well. Okay? So what I'll do is I'll promote my primary offer for 3 days in a row. So what I might do is something like, it's just 3 days or 3 emails is what it should say, right? And so what I might do is I might do something like, I'll promote Monday at 11 o'clock, or sorry, Monday at 7:30 in the morning, maybe again Monday night at 11:30 at night, and then Tuesday at, I don't know, noonish or something like that. Or I might do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all at different times, just so that I'm hitting different times at different time zones when people are up and stuff like that. As I've told you guys in the past, my favorite times to mail, 7:30 in the morning, 11:30 at night, okay? So I'll promote my main offer for 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then I'll skip a day. And then what I'll do is I'll promote content to my list, right? Remember, like I said earlier, whenever you ask them to buy something, you're often withdrawing from your bank account, and whenever you send them content, you're adding, making deposits into that bank account, right? In that relationship bank account. So then what I'll do is I'll skip a day, and then I'll send content to my list. Now, content means something that helps them or furthers our relationship, and they're not designed, it's not designed to sell them anything. They don't have to buy. I'm not asking them to buy squat. What a lot of you guys see me do all the time is I'll do videos on my Facebook, which I'll get into how to find content and where to create content in just a second. But just something that they don't have to buy, that I just want to help them or I want to further our relationship. Okay? Then what I'll do is I'll promote content once or twice, and then I'll skip a day, and then I'll promote an affiliate offer, right? I'll go to Warrior Plus or I'll go to ClickBank or something like that. I'll find an affiliate offer that is not in my follow-up sequence, right? And as a matter of fact, I'm in the process of doing this right now with an offer on Warrior Plus, and then I'll promote an affiliate offer for 2 to 3 days, is what I should have said. Sorry, it's 2 to 3 days. So I'll promote, so what you guys will actually probably see from me, because I practice what I preach, what you'll likely see from me, starting probably tomorrow, is you'll probably see 2 to 3 days worth of emails promoting an affiliate offer that I found on Warrior Plus that has to do with how to drive more traffic, because it's something that I know my list is interested in, okay? So I'll promote that for 2 to 3 days. Then I'll maybe skip 2 days or so. And then I'll send some more content to my list, a different content than I sent this day. Then I'll skip a day, and then I will promote my main offer again for about 3 days or so, right? And sometimes what I'll do is if my main offer, so since my main offer is 12-minute affiliate, a 12-minute affiliate has a bunch of different sales pages I can use, I'll promote like a different sales page to come at it from a different angle, okay? And give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to stop sharing for a second. I'm going to make, Howard, I'm going to make you, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. How do I do this? There it is. Howard, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, can you guys all hear Howard?
Okay there, everybody.
I'm going to wait for you guys to type in the chat. Let me know that you can hear him. Uh-oh, where's my chat? Okay, cool, thank you. All right, cool. So, Howard, if you see or hear anything that from our conversation earlier, do me a favor and just chime in and let me know. I'm going to share my screen again, and we're going to go through this together. Hold on 1 sec, share screen. Okay, cool. So then I'll do my main offer, and then Howard and I will skip 2 days. Then I might find another affiliate offer, maybe like a big ticket affiliate offer, right? Or like I'll go on. Give me a second. Hold on 1 second. Chat, share screen, right? I'll come on to ClickBank. Howard, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Cool. And then I'll come over here to ClickBank, and maybe I'll find a something that's like big ticket, like, oh, look, here's this affiliate program, and given this is in my follow-up series, right? But here's a webinar that I might want to promote that pays out big dollars, and I'll promote that for 4 days or something like that, right? Then what I'll do is I will, skip a few days, and then I'll send some content. Then I'll skip a few days, and then I'll send a low to mid-ticket offer, and then I'll skip a few days, and I'll promote my main offer, and I'll skip a few days, and I'll send some content. Do you guys see the pattern here? It's usually I'm promoting something for about 3 days-ish, then I'll take a day or so off, and then I'll promote something else for a couple of days. Then I'll take a day or two off, and I'll promote something else for a couple of days. But I'm rotating through my main offer, content, and any other affiliate offer that I find. Those are the 3 categories: my main offer, content, aka relationship building stuff, and then the third category is any other affiliate offer that I buy, that I think is good to promote. Type in the chat, let me know if that makes sense, if the sequencing makes sense.
And Devon, that can just look in their inbox and look at all the emails that they receive from you and find that pattern.
That's exactly right. Give me a second. That's a really good point, Howard. Let me see if I can find something for you guys real quick. Howard and I do this all the time with all right, so this is going to look a little funny because I get multiple emails from myself. So take a look at this. Share. Howard, can you see my inbox?
Yes.
Okay, so this is from just this morning, 10 o'clock this morning. So these are emails Howard and I sent out. It says, how a white t-shirt and a backwards hat made me a lot of moolah. And then this one is how to build credibility with your audience. And this said Facebook video, and this says, stop moving. All right, this says Facebook video, and this says all about CNA. And then this one says, did you know this about me? So you look September 9th and September 10th, right, to September 11th. What is this? I'm emailing. By the way, I'm not sending multiple emails from my autoresponder. I'm just on my own list multiple times, okay? Take each of these subject lines as one email, guys. You don't have to send this many emails to the people on your list. Just one email a day will be more than fine-ish, okay? But you'll see that all of the emails grouped here are about our content. This is linking people to a Facebook video that is nothing but pure content. There's nothing for people to buy here, right? And then what you'll see is the day before that, look, September 7th, 6th, 5th, and 4th, so 4 days, right? I did, what is this? Oh, this is, I'm promoting 12-minute affiliate, right? I'm promoting one of the sales pages on 12-minute affiliate. That's my primary offer. All right, this is a sales page for 12-minute affiliate. And then if we go back before that, the next grouping, September 1st and stuff, this was a huge promotion that I did for a big ticket webinar. This one was several days in a row. But if we keep going back, give me a second. You can see here, this one is, what's this? Content. And then, I don't even know. This one is maybe our AMP program that we were promoting. And then this one is something like, I don't even know what this is, probably an affiliate offer. But you guys see the pattern that I'm just rotating through the things that I listed on the Word doc, which is just main offer, content, affiliate offer, content, main offer, affiliate offer, over and over and over and over and over again. Anything else to add to that, Howard?
No, just to reiterate, all of those emails they saw were multiples.
Yes.
You're on your list, and you have several lists, but you're on your list so you can see the messages that your list members see.
Correct. So I will send one message to my list, but I'll get it in my inbox 5 different times because I have 5 different email addresses that are on my list. You do not need to have that, right? Don't need to have that at all. But that's why you'll see multiple messages and stuff like that from me. So, hold on one second. Okay, cool. I'll get to questions and answers in just a second. So, real quick, everybody do me a favor and check in again one more time. Are we all clear with this sequencing on how we would normally do stuff? Doesn't have to be exactly like this. This is just a template for you guys to have and use if you're just wondering what to do. I just want to make sure we're all clear on what days you would send something-ish. And this is all flexible. Just want to make sure we're all good on that. All right? And by the way, if you're new to this and what I'm saying isn't making much sense, then all I want you to do is log into your 12-minute members area, okay? Log into your 12-minute affiliate members area, and give me a second, move this. Log into your 12-minute affiliate members area, click on Education Center, watch this system overview from April 2nd, and watch the training from June 12th. Okay? If you're new, just kind of listen passively. Don't get concerned or worried if you're brand new and some of this is Greek to you. Don't worry. You'll be okay. You'll catch up in no time flat. So, the question then becomes, once we are good and we understand this sequencing, this we understand where to find. These we can find from like JV Zoo Warrior Plus and ClickBank, but where do we get the content? Where do we get the content from? And the answer is one of a whole bunch of places. So I want you to just kind of write these down and listen up, and we're going to go into these in full depth. And if you've got a question, I need you to do me a favor, type it in the chat for me, and then that way I can save it for when I'm doing Q&A, I can come back to it. Or if I see it, then I can stop and address it. So there are different ways to deliver content to your list, right? One of the first ways you can deliver content to your list is if you have a good chunk of content, a piece of advice, some free tip, or something like that, then you can just write it in an email. You can just actually send the email, include the content in the email. The content can be like, here's a tip for how to increase open rates or something like that. Or like if you're in the weight loss niche, then the tip might be how to burn fat while you sleep. Hey, here's a free piece of advice on how to burn fat while you sleep. Here's the actual content. 200-word article or a 300-word article or a 50-word tip that's just really powerful, or here's a little hack. Again, nothing to buy, just wanting to give them some free advice. That's option one. That's one way to deliver content. Another way to deliver content is to take that same piece of advice that is written and you put it on a blog or put it on your Facebook, and then you email your list and then take them to your blog post or to your Facebook. I use Facebook as a blog, meaning I will take content, write it on my Facebook or make a video of it on my Facebook, and then I'll email my list and I'll say, hey list, go check out this video from me, or hey list, I wrote something on my Facebook, go read it. Again, nothing for them to buy. I just want them to be like, oh wow, that was a really interesting article from Devon. I'm really glad that I got to read that. Another way to send content to your list is with what we call a free gift. I'll show you guys where to get a free gift for free gifts to send to your list. Some of you guys might call these lead magnets. Some of these, you'll see internet marketers say, hey, if you want somebody to opt into your list, offer them a free report or a free ebook. I don't personally do that or teach that, but what I will do from time to time is if I have access to a free report or an ebook, I might email it to my existing list and say, hey, I'm giving this to you just because I love you. All right, I'll show you where to get those from in just a second. Another way that I deliver content to my list is I'll do a video. So whatever the content was that I would write down, as opposed to writing it, I personally am more comfortable making a video about it. And so I'll just be like, hey, here's a tip for losing weight, or here's a tip in personal development, or here's a piece of advice. And you know, that I want to give you for free. I hope this helps. If you have a YouTube account, you can put that video on your YouTube account, and then you can email your list directly to that YouTube link. Or what I do is I put the video up on Facebook, and then I just email my list directly to my Facebook, and I say, here's some free advice. You guys see me do this all the time. And when I do this, the reason I'm doing it is so that you like me more and you like me better. And side note, the reason I put it on my Facebook is because I want you to friend request me on Facebook. I want you to follow me on Facebook, because the more you see me, the more you know me and like me and trust me. On Facebook, you can comment and let me know your thoughts, and the more you engage with me, the more likely you are to open up stuff from me later on. All right? The other type of content that you can send to your list, which is great, by the way, is personal stuff, right? So let me give you an example of that. Give me a sec. So this is my Facebook. Howard, can you see my Facebook?
Yes.
Cool. So this is my Facebook. So this is the email. Look at this. Just on September 9th, here's a video that I put. And you can see this is not professionally made. It's just me with a white t-shirt and my hat on backwards. We posted it on my Facebook, and I said, here's some free advice in this video. I'm not asking you to buy anything, right? Okay? And then here's some other content. Now, some of you guys may or may not know that I actually MC events. So like some of the biggest names in internet marketing, I MC all of their events. There is nothing to buy. This is a 1-minute clip of me on stage. I emailed this. I posted this on my Facebook, and I emailed it to my list. And I'm like, hey, list, look at me on stage. Why did I do that? Somebody type in an answer and guess why I did that. I'm curious as to what you guys think is the reason that I would do something like this. But the value is with regard to, let me see if my chat thingy is working. Hold on. There we go. Why is it not popping up? Give me a second. My thingy is working. Somebody type in for me real quick. Let me see why you think I would mail something like this to my list. What is wrong with this thing? Okay, yes. And so the reason that I would mail something like this to my list is simply to build know, like, and trust. For them to say, oh, wow, Devon, that's really neat. That's really cool. For them to get the like, and just for them to know me, like me, and trust me better, or to see a different side of me. But you say, but Devon, I'm not an event MC. You're right, you're not an event MC. But you do have a dog, right? You do have family stuff. You can literally post a picture with you and your dog on your Facebook, or something like that. You can get a little creative and show your own personality and show authenticity. And so those are the main ways to deliver content. I'll show you where to get it from in just a second. Those are the main ways to deliver content. Written, you can just include it in the email. Written, you can post it on your blog or your Facebook. You can give them a free gift. And this is, we do what's called PLR, stands for private label rights. And some of you guys are like lead magnets. Can be used as lead magnets, and I'll explain this in just a second. Video teaching something, and it can be the same content as here. Video teaching something on YouTube, right? Video teaching something on your blog or your Facebook. I use Facebook. And then personal stuff, right? Here's me on stage, or here's me with my dog. All of this stuff builds relationship, builds know, like, and trust. So every second or third email that I send where it says content will fall into one of these categories. Okay? Every second or third email that I send will fall into one of these categories. Okay? So let me stop sharing for a second. Yes, and I'm branding myself. Sorry, guys, the chat isn't popping up right, and so I'm missing half of your comments. Let me go back and read some of these. So Charles says you do it for inspiration, right? I do it for know, like, and trust. To create omnipresence. That's a really good one, Rob. Rob says to create omnipresence. So what he's talking about there, he's talking about the fact that I want people to see me everywhere. The more you see me, the more credible I am. The more credible I am when I email you that offer to buy that thing that sticks $1,000 in my pocket. You're like, oh, it's Devon. I see him everywhere. I saw him on stage dancing. Therefore, I'm more willing to buy a $2,000 product from it, right? Or, oh, there's Devon. I saw him with it. By the way, I don't have a dog, but I'm just saying. Oh, there's Devon. I saw him with his dog. I have a dog that looks just like that. I like Devon more now. I'm more willing to buy some product from him based off of his recommendation. That's how human beings work. Okay? That's how we all work. All right? That's how I brand myself as well. Okay, real quick, I'm going to go ahead and pause here for a second. Any questions, comments, thoughts, clarifications? If you have any, type them in now. Just want to make sure. Oh, and I'm missing some Q&A stuff here. Hold on. Okay. Yes, that's exactly right, Bruce. To build up trust. Cool. I'll give you guys a second to type in. If we don't have any questions, even though I'm missing half your comments, it's my bad. All right. Cool. Cool beans. All right, we're good. So here's the question. The question is, Devon, where do I get content to send to my list? Well, the answer is that there are a bunch of different places for you to get content to send to your list, and there's no right or wrong. The first thing I'm going to tell you to do is I'm going to open up, is I want you to open your mind to look for content in everything. Okay, literally everything. Matter of fact, let's do this. We're going to give a prize. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just making this up as I go along. I want you guys to all type in at least one answer for how and where you can find content. And I'm going to give a second. And then as you type in your answer, I'm going to enter you into the drawing for a prize. Yeah, I can do that later, Howard. I would do that for something bigger. Okay, so you guys, a lot of people typed in YouTube. Yes, YouTube, but what specifically? On YouTube is great. You can go do a search for something on affiliate marketing. You can go do a search for something on weight loss, right? You can go do a search for something on wherever, on whatever. Go watch a quick 5-minute YouTube video and make your own version of it. So there's a great way to do it right there. You can do it for a magazine. I'm going to get into private label rights in just a second, Anthony. That's exactly what I was going to get into. The answer is content is everywhere. Every week, I send you guys a video having to do with how to succeed more in your internet business. And at least half of you guys are in the make money online niche. All you have to do is watch my video, and then if you wanted to do a video on this, you can just reiterate what I said and give me credit for it. Here's the neat thing. Content does not have to be original. You do not have to be the guru. You can be simply what we call a reporter. You can sit there and make a video if you're comfortable on video, and if you're not comfortable, that's fine. You can do it a different way. You can just write it out if you want to. You can curate the content. That's exactly right, Zach. And you can say, I was just watching, so I don't know if you guys know who Devon Brown is or not, but he's a friend and a mentor of mine, and I follow his Facebook. You should check it out. But Devon was talking about something the other day that I thought was really interesting, and I thought I would share with you. And then you go into whatever the heck, you just reiterate what I said. If you're the one emailing it to your list, then you're the one who's giving them the advice. Even though you gave me credit for it, they heard the advice from you, so in their mind, you're the one who gave them the advice. And just because you copied what I said, they now look at you more like the guru, and your credibility with them has increased. Does that make sense? Like, I'll do this all the time with like Jim Rohn stuff or Tony Robbins stuff or whatever. I'll say, hey guys, have you heard the Tony Robbins quote that yada, yada, yada? It's really, really neat, and here's how it applied to my life, something, 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 call it a day. And then I'll email my list and be like, go check out what Tony Robbins said. And they'll be like, oh, that's really great quote, Devon. I never heard that one before. Or I'll email my list and be like, hey, list, Devon here. I just finished reading this really awesome book. It's so valuable in all aspects of my life. I highly recommend it. I don't get anything for sharing it with you, but if you haven't read it, go read The Go Giver. That can be content, right? Me being on stage can be content, right? I can go into other, how many of you guys are part of other, hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. Oh, okay. Sorry, that's Suzanne doing a chat on the Facebook. Thank you, guys. What was I going to say? I got distracted. Shoot, what was I talking about? I can't remember. That's okay. The point is that content is if you're part of Facebook groups, how many of you guys are a part of other Facebook groups where people ask questions and get good answers, right? If you're part of a Facebook group, let's say your niche is weight loss, and you're also in a bunch of weight loss Facebook groups, which you probably should be just to see what people are doing, and you see somebody ask a question in the Facebook group and you see that question get answered, you can sit there and make a video or write a post that says, I was recently in a private Facebook group on weight loss, and the question that was asked was yada, 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 and I thought it was a great question, and a guy named Mike answered it, and here's how he answered it, and I wanted to share the answer with you because I thought it was such a good answer. The content does not have to be original. How many of you guys are getting this? That you don't have to be creative. You can just be a copycat, and all you have to do is be genuine and authentic in what you're doing and give people the right credit for it. Just mention it, their name. How many of you guys are getting that you don't have to be some kind of guru? You don't have to lie. You don't have to sit there and say, here's a piece of advice that generated me $10,000 last month. If it didn't generate you $10,000 last month, you can simply say, I was following I was following Mary, and if you guys don't know Mary Smith, Mary is great with regard to personal development, and Mary shared this really awesome tip that allowed her to achieve X result, and I just wanted to share it with you because I thought it was a great tip. Here's what Mary says. Okay? Right? Yes, give value even though you may not be the originator, but just give whoever credit. That is the single best way that I would tell you to do it, right? Post it on your Facebook so that people are in your world and so that you're omnipresent, as somebody said before, and that's how I would share content. That's how I personally share content. Now, let's get into some other ways to share content. You can give away some really awesome content. You can find some really awesome content online by using what's called PLR. PLR stands for private label rights. PLR, or private label rights, is something that somebody else wrote that you can claim as your own, and you don't have to give them credit for it. Okay? So somebody writes an ebook or somebody writes an article on how to grow your Twitter followers by 100 people a day. I'm making this up. We're going to go dive into some PLR in just a second. But somebody does writes an article on that. You can buy that article for $6, $7, and then you can take that article and give it away for free. Like you can do that, and it's totally legal, and you can totally do it, and it's right. You can give it away as a free gift to your list. Anthony brings up the point that I was literally just about to bring up, which was PLR is great if you find current and good quality PLR. And so here's what I'm going to say with regard to Anthony's point, which is accurate. Some PLR is straight up garbage. Some PLR, some private label right stuff, is poop. And so you want to be careful with regard to PLR. And so there are different ways to use, and we're going to dive into it in just a second, but there are different ways to use PLR. Like I'll find a PLR ebook and I'll skim through it and I'll pull out something that's really good. And I might reword it, I might not reword it, and then I don't have to give away the whole ebook. I can just give away a section. If I want to give away the whole ebook, I sure as heck can. Right? If I'm just being lazy, I'm like, hey guys, here's a free ebook. Take it. Now just give it to everybody, right? But the other option is for me to take the ebook, skim it, be like, oh, this chapter on Pinterest is really interesting. It really applies to my list. Take it. I can post that on wherever, and I can give away that content for free. I can just include it in an email because it's only a 300-word article or a 500-word article on how to increase your Pinterest followers. I can just include that in my damn email, and the subject of the email would say something like, get more traffic from Pinterest. And then, hey guys, the body of the email would say, hey guys, Devon here. Nothing to tell you today. I just want to share with you this really awesome tip that on how to get more traffic to your website from Pinterest. Just read below. That's it. Okay? Really simple to do. So, where do you find PLR? Well, I will show you. the second I figure out how my Zoom works. Howard, do you have anything to add to that?
Not right now.
Cool, thanks. Can you see my screen, Howard?
I see your notepad or your Word doc.
Thanks. So here are a few sites that you can go to. And I'll leave this up on the screen. The first one is buyqualityplr.com. Okay? Buyqualityplr.com. And just by the way, just because it says quality in the URL doesn't mean automatically that every PLR is good quality. That's not how that works. But it's good that they have this in there. They're acknowledging that a lot of PLR is crappy. You can go to resell-rights-weekly.com, and they give you access to PLR stuff every week. Is that right, Howard? That's how that one works?
Yeah, almost on a daily basis. There's something new posted there.
Cool beans. You can go to plrdealer.com, and you can go to masterplr.com as well. I'll give you guys a second to write these down. Why is this not right?
I just put
you just have
in
it in chat. I think that's you. Awesome. Cool. So, to attendees as well. Sorry. Okay, cool. So, what was I going to say? So, yeah, I'll give you guys a second to write these down, and then we'll go to one or two of them together, and we'll just kind of look through, and we'll go through the process. All right? But again, as you're writing these down, and as Howard typed them in the chat for you, what I want you guys to understand is where this fits in. And there's no right or wrong strategy here. It's just to do it and to do it consistently. That's the strategy, is whatever you do it consistently, right? You could do something where every Monday, you could be Monday giveaways. Hey guys, time for another Monday giveaway. This giveaway is whatever you want to, yada, yada, yada. Or something that I used to do back in the day in my list, I used to do Friday Funnies, or Friday Fun, where every Friday I would send my list something. Oh, you can do Friday Funny too, it doesn't really matter. Every Friday I would send my list something where it was just fun and it had nothing to do with sales or marketing. All right, it was nothing to do with sales or marketing. Why don't, hold on a second. Oop, that's not what I want. There it is. All right. So, all right, you guys should have had time to write those down. So let's visit a few of these real quick. All right. So this is a PLR store, and they usually have a search box up here, right, where I can type in my niche. And they're trying to get me to opt in. See, everybody tries to get me to opt in. Good for them. I can type in weight loss here. Hopefully that'll work. Let's see, I'm doing this live, and we'll figure this out together if it doesn't work for whatever reason. If not, I can go into here, into the directory, and click on any of these. So, here are 15 high-quality running articles for weight loss PLR articles pack. So this is telling me that this is a pack of 15 articles on weight loss, right? This is 15 articles on weight loss that I might be able to find some content in. Right? This is about weight loss for running. And so I don't know if I would use this or not. That might be way too specific, or I might figure out some way to turn it into something, right? 5 quality detox for weight loss articles, right? So these articles would be about, here's a tip on how to weight loss with regard to detox. 15 top quality weight loss PLR articles and images. You can see this stuff is pretty cheap, guys. This stuff is not expensive at all. So you can get a lot of content. Not all of it's going to be amazing, but you can get a lot of content for just a few dollars. Okay? You can get a lot of content for just a few bucks. All right, hold on one second. All right. Cool. 25 unrestricted weight loss articles PLR pack. So for $3.99, I can get access to 25 articles. And will all the articles be good? No. Will some of the articles be bad? Yes. Go through them, see if they're decent. If they're decent, post it on your Facebook, give it away for free, something to that effect. Okay? Let me do this. Let me go back to here. And again, this is all niche specific, guys. Right? If your niche is make money online, why are you in there in weight loss? You have no business doing that. Make sure this is all niche specific, right? So they have PLR niches over here, and I can go into, affiliate marketing PLR. Look how awesome that is. Amazon PLR, anti-aging. So you can find your PLR based off of your niche as well. Now, some of this stuff, let me see if I can find what I was messing with earlier. Add to cart, no. Facebook Marketing Launchpad and Lead Magnet. So if you're in the Make Money Online list, niche, then PLR and Lead Magnet. A Lead Magnet is usually just something you can give away. Lead Magnet is designed, by the way, to get somebody to, you usually give it away in exchange for somebody opting in, but it doesn't have to be used that way. If you have the right to give it away, then you can just give the damn thing away, even though they're already on your list. And so this report is over 2,500 words, and this is the report. It's like $6.99, and you can use this to give. You can actually give this away. All right. So yeah, $2,500 Lead Magnet report with doc source. You can give them away a Word doc, or you can post the document on Google Docs and just give them a link. I wouldn't worry about half this stuff. You don't need squeeze page. You don't need thank you page. You don't need graphics. I wouldn't worry about email series or anything like that. I mean, you could get an email series if you wanted to figure out what to write to your people, but I wouldn't worry about it. Like all this stuff, guys, don't get caught up with all of this stuff, right? Because you're going to get buried in all of this stuff, and you're going to miss the point. The point is, here is a document of 2,500 words that I can give away on Facebook marketing if my niche is Make Money Online, and then I can email my list and say, I've got a free gift for you today. It's a free report on how to better market with Facebook. Consider this your gift from me. Happy birthday. Howard, anything to add to that?
Yeah, when you purchase PLR, you'll also receive a text file usually that has your license and usage rights. So you want to make sure you don't give something away if you're not licensed or permitted to do that.
Correct. That's exactly. So often, let me see. Does this have it? Okay. You can use this report in so many ways. Often with regard to PLR, what you guys will see is they'll tell you exactly how it can be used and how it cannot be used. Add your name. Yes, you can add your name and claim credit for this report. You can retitle it to anything you want. So if you want to change the title to match it to your list better, that's cool. Uses email content for your list. That's what I've been talking about doing. Uses blog content for your website or on your Facebook. That's what I've been doing. Break apart and reuse however. That's what I was just telling you guys to do. Right? These are all the way, provide to your existing subscribers. This is perfect. I could not have planned this any better. For it to tell you exactly all of the ways that it can be used, right? These are all the ways that it can be used, so yay. But usually they'll tell you, and sometimes they'll say, cannot be given away for free. Like some of the more expensive PLR, and by the way, expensive PLR is like 15 bucks. Some of the more expensive PLR, they won't let you give away for free. You can only sell it. Right? But for a lot of PLR articles and reports and stuff, they'll let you give it away for free. Okay? I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to stop sharing for a second. All right? And Charles brings up a good point. Charles says there's also video PLR available. So you guys can actually find video PLR as well. But again, just watch it before you give it away, because you want to make sure that you're giving away something of value to your list. But yeah, and here's the other thing I'll say, guys, is that, and the purpose of this is to just expand your mind and let you know that there's no right way. Have you guys ever seen me give away any PLR? I don't. The only thing I do, and again, this is about simplifying your life and simplifying your business growth strategy. I do video. Why? Because it's what I feel like doing, and it's what I'm comfortable doing, and I just feel like doing it. So I'll hear a good piece of advice or get it from somewhere, or something will pop up, or somebody will ask me a question, or I'll hear an answer to a question or whatever. I'm just always got my brain. I'm like, hey brain, you know how when let's say you think about getting a new car, and then all of a sudden you see that car everywhere on the road. That car has been there all the time, and the exact number of times you just activated what's called your reticular activator, and that's the part of your brain that's like, hey, keep an eye out for this particular type of car. And that's why you start seeing it all over the place, right? All I do is I tell my brain, hey brain, keep an eye out for something I can use as content, something I can turn into a video and make it to my list. And that way, 50 times a day, somebody will submit a customer support ticket. I'll be like, that would be great content for everybody. And I'm always finding content. The other thing you can do, if you want to do like I do, is you don't have to do this every week. Like Tara and I used to do this all the time for one of the other niches. Actually, we used to do this for the internet marketing niche too. Tara would record me. She would come over to my home office here, and then she would record me, and I'd record 2, 3, 4, 5 videos in one sitting, and it'd take me like 20 minutes to record all the videos, and now the videos are good to go, and I'll just use them whenever I want to use them. So I'll take like 1 hour a week and then record all my videos, and the videos aren't more than 5 minutes. Matter of fact, the shorter the better. I just talk too much. Right? And then I make all the videos at once, and I just have all the questions that I want to answer. Hey guys, Devon here. Today, yada, 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 yada. And then I just answer it. So quick question, is this, type in the chat, let me know if this is giving you guys some ideas on how to share content with your list. Do you guys now know, and you don't have to do them all. You don't have to do them all. Yes, is this helpful? Cool. You don't have to do them all. Just find something that works for you and start doing it consistently, because what you end up doing is you end up training your list, right? If you want to make it so that once a week it's, giveaway Friday or something like that, then your list will learn to expect giveaway Friday from you every single week. The only thing is just be careful that if you do something every Friday, that kind of locks you up to not do other promotions, and that day of the week is taken, you might not always want that, right? But you get the idea, right? Surprise giveaway day or something like that. That way you can just do it randomly, or content day or whatever you can do. Questions, comments, clarifications, ideas. Did I not answer anybody's questions? Howard, any thoughts? Jackie brings up a good point. Jackie says, once you do PLR for a while, if you choose to go the PLR route, you'll start to realize the authors that have quality stuff, and you'll be like, oh, well, let me just keep going back to them because they always have quality stuff, and I don't have to proofread it as much. Oh, thank you so much, Howard. That's a great point. Go ahead and say that. Just you brought it up. You're the one who can say it, Howard.
Well, I didn't want to.
Yeah, no, that's fair. No, I'm glad you typed it. Oh, I'm glad you typed it. Good job. No, glad you typed it.
Just be careful if you decide to use PLR. Just be careful that you don't try to deliver a PDF file, or certainly a whole package of files that comprise a product. Don't try to deliver those through your autoresponder. That's going to get canned into spam. So the product delivery brings up another aspect. I don't know if Devon's...
Yeah, let's just draw this out real quick.
Okay. So what you want to do in your emails, if you're not just summarizing and using written content, you'll want to provide a link people can follow to find your files.
Right. So understand that, guys, overall, the whole purpose of you emailing is to train people to open your emails and then click on the link inside. So this is good. Open and click, open and click, open and click, open and click. What Howard is saying if you download, let's say you download a 5-page report, right? And the report is a PDF or is a Word doc or something like that. You've got this 5-page report and you want to give it to your list. Don't just copy all 5 pages and stick them in your autoresponder, and don't send it to your autoresponder and attach that big ass Word doc to like a file like you would attach it to your friends. What you do is you take the content from the report. So this is your download. Hey, that's your download. This is your PLR. That's your PLR download. So you download the PLR. You guys all see my screen all right? Can you see me all right?
Yeah, it looks good.
All right. So you download the PLR, right? And then you stick it in a Word doc, or you copy and paste it if it's not already, right? That's its Word doc, right? So I'm just copying it and pasting it into a Word doc. Then I'll change the title, and if I want to, and if it gives me the right to call it my own thing, then I'll put, by Devon Brown if I want to put my name on it. If I don't want to put my name on it, that's okay. Or I can even put my picture in there and be like, geez. So that way my list gets to see my face and see my name even better, right? Then what I'll do is I'll stick it onto a Google Doc. All right? I'll stick it onto a Google Doc. Like if most of you guys have Gmail, you can just click on Drive and click on Add Document, right? Or something like that. I don't use my staff laughs at me because I don't know how to do crap. Anyway, and then you can just copy, just literally highlight, copy, and paste this into a Google Doc, and then Google will give you a link. That's your link to your Google Doc. So when you email your list, what you're actually emailing them is the link to the Google Doc. All right? Hey, list, I've got a free gift for you today. It's a free report on, by the way, free gift is a great subject line. Okay? That's one of my greatest opening subject lines, just free gift. That's it. So free gift subject line, and then the body copy be like, hey guys, or hey everyone, Devon here. Yeah, that's much better than having to pay for a download service. Well, you don't pay for a download service. Heck no, just stick the damn thing on Google Doc. Just stick the entire doc on Google Doc and give them a link. What was I gonna say? So I'll send an email and say free gift, and then it'll be like, hey, Devon here. I've got something special for you today. Please don't share it. I'm only giving this to you because you are on my list. I know that a lot of you are looking to get extra traffic to your online businesses through Facebook. I want to give you something. No strings attached. It's a free report that reveals 6 ways to get traffic from Facebook, or whatever the heck the title is, right? It's a free report that gives that reveals 6 ways to get traffic from Facebook. This is yours and yours alone. Again, I'm just giving this to you because you're on my list. Much love, Devon. Click here to access the free document. If you're a free gift, click here. All right? And here's another thing you can do, by the way. You can recycle your stuff. Like, so after 3 to 6 months, nobody remembers what you sent out anyway. So you can just send stuff out, like, especially after 6 months, you can just send stuff out over and over and over again. Here, I'll show you guys a secret. I'll show you guys a secret real quick. It's on my phone. Here, I'm going to show you guys this. Okay, so this is... Alright, so this is my, you guys can't see this well. Crap. Man. Oh, okay. You can't really see this, but this, that's not what I wanted to do. This is my Instagram. Can you see this, Howard?
It's out of focus.
Okay, it's out of focus. Can you see over here on this side where my finger is, how it's all white?
Yeah, there's something written there.
There's something written there. Those are quotes, okay? So what I do on my Instagram is I'm not telling you to do that. I just want you to kind of hear me out for a second. Every third post that I do on my Instagram is a quote. It's like a motivational quote. Okay, and I just got quotes from somewhere. Now here's the thing. So you'll notice that this is what it's just what I do for my Instagram. I'm not telling you to do this. Here's the point of me showing this to you. These quotes go back, and I've been doing this for like a year. So if I were to do this once a week, then I would have to come up with 365 quotes, right, at least. And if I were to do it more than once a week, I'd probably have to come up with 400 or 500 quotes, but I don't. All I did was I had somebody make 100 quotes, and then I just cycle through those 100, because it'll be 8 months. If I do a quote on, this day, then it'll be, 4, 5, 6 months before I use that quote again. And by that time, everybody will have forgotten that I used the quote, and there'll be a whole bunch of new people following me on Instagram that never saw it in the first place. So what I'm telling you is that once enough time has gone by, you can just recycle content. You don't always have to come up with new stuff. Tara, how many videos did you and I do from 2010 to 2009, 2010 to 2015? You can't talk, huh? A gazillion, that's exactly right. Here, I'll make you a... Tara, you there? Can you talk? Oh, no, hold on. You might not be able to talk. If not, don't worry about it. Where'd you go? Crap. Tara, you there? You might not be able to talk. Oh, well, don't worry about it. You can't talk.
my headset's being warm.
Okay, there it is. Okay. Yeah, how many videos did you guys do between 2010 and 2015? You were there. Where'd you go?
Yeah, I'm right here. Probably 1,000. I mean, like a ton.
Yeah, we did a ton. When is the last time you and I recorded a brand new video for me to share on my Facebook?
Probably 6 weeks ago, because we would do them in sessions, like take an hour and knock 4 or 5 out.
Right.
So had a backlog.
Exactly, so we had a backlog. I haven't done a video in 6 weeks, and before that, we don't do them as much as we used to, correct?
No, we don't.
No, we used to do like 4 or 5 in one session once a week, and then we just and then we kept doing that for like a couple of years, and then we ended up with like 200 or 300 videos or some mess like that. And trust me, somebody who saw a video in 2017 is not going to remember that 2 years later. So I don't have to come up with as much content anymore. At the absolute least, is this training giving you guys, just type in the chat, some ideas on how and what to do with your content?
Yeah, and let me just throw in what you were talking about plays right into anything that you do now. Save it.
Yes.
Repurpose it. Word for the day, repurpose your content in multiple different ways, multiple different platforms.
Meaning, specifically, and this is brilliant, let's say you have a piece of advice that you're going to give away as content, right? And let's say that you write it out and it's like a 300-word article. I'm making this up, right? A 300-word blog post or Facebook post, 6 things you can do to achieve your goals more quickly or whatever, right? And you write it out as a piece of content, you email it to your listener like, hey, listen, I just posted on my Facebook 6 ways you can achieve your goals more quickly. Let me know your thoughts. Go to my Facebook, and then they go to your Facebook, right? What you can do is you can make a video entitled The 6 Ways to Achieve Your Goals More Quickly. And just make a video, and then 3 months later, just post the video. You don't have to come up with all new stuff. Or you can sit there and say 3 ways to achieve your goals quickly, and then make another video that's like 3 really powerful ways to accelerate your success with regard to your goals, and just skip the other ones. And we're repurposing. Like, one piece of content can be used a gajillion different ways. That's what Howard. It's the point Howard is bringing up. And so do not. And then we kept doing that for like a couple of years, and then we ended up with like 200 or 300 videos or some mess like that. And trust me, somebody who saw a video in 2017 is not going to remember that 2 years later. So I don't have to come up with as much content anymore. At the absolute least, is this training giving you guys, just type in the chat, some ideas on how and what to do with your content?
Yeah, and let me just throw in what you were talking about plays right into anything that you do now. Save it.
Yes.
Repurpose it. Word for the day, repurpose your content in multiple different ways, multiple different platforms.
Meaning, specifically, and this is brilliant, let's say you have a piece of advice that you're going to give away as content, right? And let's say that you write it out and it's like a 300-word article. I'm making this up, right? A 300-word blog post or Facebook post, 6 things you can do to achieve your goals more quickly or whatever, right? And you write it out as a piece of content, you email it to your listener like, hey, listen, I just posted on my Facebook 6 ways you can achieve your goals more quickly. Let me know your thoughts. Go to my Facebook, and then they go to your Facebook, right? What you can do is you can make a video entitled The 6 Ways to Achieve Your Goals More Quickly. And just make a video, and then 3 months later, just post the video. You don't have to come up with all new stuff. Or you can sit there and say 3 ways to achieve your goals quickly, and then make another video that's like 3 really powerful ways to accelerate your success with regard to your goals, and just skip the other ones. And we're repurposing. Like, one piece of content can be used a gajillion different ways. That's what Howard. It's the point Howard is bringing up. And so do not think that you have to always come up with new stuff. I've got a couple of Facebook videos that Tara and I recorded a while back that did extremely well. And so I know that every 6 months there's so many new people on my list. I'm just going to email them to my list and be like, hey guys, check out this hot video I'm giving you as a free gift. And it's the same video from 6 months ago that I recorded 2 years ago. So, yeah. Tara, anything to add?
Nope. Good to go.
Anything to add?
No.
Cool. Yeah, it's kind of like cold. Yeah, it's just different. But this is good ideas. I hope this is so. Here's the point, guys, and I want you to just understand this. Now that you know how to 8 million ways to come up with content, and you also know, by the way, that content is not just content is also personal stuff that humanizes you to your list, right? I'm not saying you have to do this. Some of you guys might not be comfortable at all sharing your personal life with your email list. I get that. If you're not comfortable, don't do it. Everything that we're saying here, take what works for you. If I give you an idea and it works for you, take it. If I give you an idea and it doesn't work for you, throw it away. You ain't hurting my feelings, all right? But take, some of you guys can literally just have a picture of your family during the holidays, and you email your list and you say, Happy Holidays or Merry Christmas from our family, or Happy Kwanzaa or Joyous Kwanzaa, or Happy, what's it called? What's Jewish holiday called? What's it?
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah, thank you. Happy Hanukkah. That's my Jewish roots. They would be mad at me. A happy Hanukkah from our family to yours, with a picture of you and your family on Facebook, and you can email that to your list, and that counts as content from a perspective of you're not trying to sell anything, you're just trying to increase know, like, and trust. All right? Exactly. Feliz Kwanzaa Hanukkah. Exactly. So, and again, all you're doing is you're putting that, let me share my screen one last time. You're sharing that here, here, and then here, and then here, and then here. That's all you're doing. Is every second or third email, you're just emailing your content. And if you get good at one type of content, then just keep doing that one type of content. Your list will get used to getting that one type of content from you, and you don't have to go and reinvent the wheel every single time. Okay? So, with that...
One last thing.
Yes, please, Howard.
That outline, that list is merely an example. You can follow it. You don't have to. If you have a good promotion that comes available and you've already got something queued up following this outline, you can pause all that stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Insert your new promotion in that might be more of a timely manner, and take advantage of that. Plus, if you and I have been on individual coaching calls together, you may say, well, what I'm seeing here is a little different from what you told me. And that's true, because here we're talking to a large group of people, but when I have time one-on-one to assess where you are right now, I'm going to tailor the coaching
right
at where you are.
Exactly.
We'll get your comfort level up, and then we'll do maybe 2 days of content instead of just one.
Right.
Or maybe we'll do 1 day of content instead of not any right now, if you're just getting started. So this is an example. You can deviate it. Just the main thing is take action and be consistent. Keep doing the action.
Right. And by the way, Howard, how long does it take for us to do these 3 things? This is what? 3 days, skip a day, 4 day, 5, 6, skip a day, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 10 days worth of broadcast messages, or actually if we include the skipping days, this is what? 12, 13 days worth of broadcast messages, right?
Yeah.
How long does it take us to queue all of this up for 10 days, to 10 to 13 days?
Just to queue them up, maybe an hour?
Yeah, maybe an hour. You guys, once you have the swipes and stuff like that, once you realize what you want to send, let's say worst case scenario, this takes Howard and I 3 hours to do. By the way, it takes us nowhere close to, because we're good at it. We've been doing this for a long time. But would you take 3 hours out of your Sunday to get your broadcast messages done for the next 11 days?
Okay,
would you take 3 hours out on a Sunday to get your broadcast messages done for the next 11 or 12 days? You see, be smart about this, because if you just say, let me just knock it all out at once, then it's so much easier. You don't have to worry about it for another damn near 2 weeks. Okay? Heck yeah, that's right. Awesome. Are there any content emails in our 80 email autoresponder series? Ed asked. So Ed, here's the answer to that. All of your follow-up this is another conversation that I might delve deep into. Oh, we're late today. Whatever. I'll stay on with a few more minutes with you guys. I know my staff. If you guys have to run, if you guys have appointments or anything, feel free to run. If you guys got to run, because we went over today, but whatever. Ed asks, are there any content emails written in our 80 email follow-up sequence? Here's the answer to the question, Ed. The answer is kind of. And I don't want to go in too deep on this, but I know you know your stuff, Ed, so I'm going to answer this question. And if what I say goes over anybody's head, just kind of listen and be like, okay, I don't quite understand what Devon said, but that's fine. There is a way, and maybe we'll do a training on this one day. There is a way to communicate where you are edutaining / story selling. Story selling, not telling. It's a way for you to deliver content while simultaneously making an offer in such a way that the offer does not seem like an offer, but instead the natural conclusion to some amazing content. Pause 1 second. Let me see if I can give you an example of this. So just hold 1 second for me. I was not expecting to have to find this, but let me see if I can. Howard, can you see my screen or no?
Yes.
Oh, you can?
I see your camera. Put it that way.
My camera. You can't see my screen.
Or your computer, no.
Okay. Shoot. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm looking for something that I don't even know. Okay, perfect. Here we go. Let me grab this and let me put it in a way that'll be easier for you guys to read, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. This, by the way, is the brilliance of having, these calls that we do, because I would have never covered this had Ed not asked the question. And this is why you guys need to be on these group training calls and participate in these training calls. Okay. Okay. So, let me share my screen and I'll show you guys what we're talking about. Will Zoom abruptly stop at 2:30? I don't think so, Howard. Let's hope not, and I'll make sure that I'm done in the next 7 minutes or something, so it doesn't stop. Just in case Zoom will stop, because we only set this thing for a max of an hour and a half. So I'll talk quickly. Ish. Share screen. Can you see my screen, Howard? Yep. Cool. All right. This was the subject line of an email. And this was the email itself. This is what we call a story selling or an edutaining email. It says fear, freedom, power. Fear, freedom, power. These are the three most powerful motivators behind all actions people take, right? Think about it. Most of the things you want in life have to do with one of the above. Fear. You are afraid that you will be stuck exactly where you are right now, 1, 2, or even 5 years down the road. You're afraid that you will be just spinning your wheels in circles. You'll never get ahead no matter how hard you work. You're afraid that you won't even be able to make any real money online, yada, yada, yada. You're afraid that yada, yada, yada. You're afraid of failure. You're afraid of success. Next one, freedom. You want to be free. You want to da-da-da-da-da. You want to da-da-da-da-da. Now, real quick, guys, do you see how this is just talking to people and identifying with them, or telling them a story, and we're not selling anything. We're not offering anything. We're just having a conversation about what they might be feeling inside. We're talking in a do you guys see how this is just kind of engaging good copy? Are you seeing that? You see it? Somebody type in the chat. Let me know if you're seeing that, because my chat thingy is busted.
We're still seeing your document.
Oh man, what'd I just do? Shoot. Okay, you see it. All right, cool. So, if you want freedom from the bills that pile up, yada, 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 just to get by, you want freedom from doubt, and then power. This is the third one. Power. You want the power to control your life. You want the power to this, that, and the other. You want the power to yada, yada, yada. You want the power to blah, 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 blah. You want power to choose. You see, almost all human motivation comes from fear, freedom, or power. So empower yourself, free yourself, and eliminate free forever. This fear hold you back from achieving what you want. Don't be enslaved to your current beliefs. Don't let somebody else control how you live your life. The solution is right here. Then I can hyperlink this. Okay? That's a horrible example. Do you see how this email is not one of those big bold emails that say buy my product or click on this giant link or anything like this? This email is a good combination of just talking, and it's a very subtle sale at the end. This is that perfect hybrid of both storytelling, building relationship, and selling, where it's a subtle sale at the end. So to answer your question, Ed, a lot of the emails in your 80-part follow-up sequence are written in this manner. They're written in a way to story sell. I had to pay a professional copywriter a lot of money to write those emails so that they would be written in this manner for you guys. At least a lot of them would be written this way. This is a perfect, when you're writing like this, when you have emails that go out like this, you can literally email your list every single day and include any link that you want down here at the bottom, because you'll notice that this is not offer specific. But this whole thing is a conversation for another day, because this is some next level stuff. All right, we'll get into that a little bit later, but does that answer your question, Ed? Yeah. I hope, yes, okay, so a lot of them are written that way, and hopefully you guys found some value in that little question that Ed just asked, okay? Okay? Cool. Any other questions? Because we gotta run, because, I don't know, it might kick me out. Thank you for asking that question, Ed, and we'll talk about that some other day. And if I missed your question on Facebook, I apologize, because I get so laser focused over here, I forget to look over here on my Facebook. Cool, awesome. So was this training helpful? I know you guys got to run, and I kept you guys longer than I usually do. Just let me know if this training was helpful with regard to coming up with content to send your list. And you guys know that every second or third email now broadcast, do content the way that you want to do it, right? Be creative. There's no right or wrong. The only right or wrong is consistently taking action and doing it with best intentions and doing it with authenticity. Whatever you want to do, PLR, videos, answering questions that you see answered on other blogs or forums or something like that, going and finding YouTube videos and just putting them in your own words and giving some